This video is in response to the YouTube video, Are All Men Pedophiles? Sorry, I'm looking at myself. But anyway, yes, they are. They're everythingophiles, as a matter of fact. They like animals, they like other men, they like everything there is to like. Basically, this is why, but I asked myself, before I go there, I asked myself the question, why do some grown women get mad when they realize that men like little 13, 14, and 15-year-old girls? The reason I ask why they get so mad is not because it's obvious that a girl this age is very young and probably might not be ready for a relationship with a grown man, but you need to realize that a man looks at a female in a sexual way to begin with. They don't see those little girls as potential life partners or people they want to have real meaningful relationships with, that they want to sit down and have an intellectual conversation with. They see them as in a sexual way when they look at them like that, whether it's on purpose or not, whether they can help it or not. And I'm not talking about the ones that look just like little children. I'm talking about the ones that are at least somewhat developed. So you should ask yourself, really, as a grown woman, why you would get mad about that. Because if you want to be seen as purely a sexual object yourself, then maybe there would be a reason to. But however, if you don't, you want to be taken seriously, then you should understand that there's one or two choices you can make when it comes to men, particularly the ones that are very attracted to young girls, more so than maybe even the average one. And the choice you have to make is, you can either deal with them on the level that you're not going to take them, at least when it comes to their sexual desires and propensities, very seriously to begin with. You're just not going to get involved very much. Or you can take it to mean that maybe men in general, or at least the average one, just isn't for you. Now, obviously, if you're heterosexual, you're not going to just decide to swear off men simply because of something like this. But at the same time, a lot of grown women, I just think, really need to start considering the idea that society isn't necessarily right in telling you that you should be able to feel like you're on an even plane with a man, so to speak. You need to consider the fact that you as a woman should take yourself more seriously, in that you have to step back and not try to be so involved and enmeshed with a man so as to get confused and lost and forget that you're not on the same level as them, because their level is something you can't really tap into as a woman. Their level is something that is not higher. It's definitely not higher. Don't think that's what I'm saying, but it's something totally different. It's based in biology in a way that was not meant to complement females or even males themselves. It's not meant to be complementary. It seems rudimentary because it is. And that's not something you have to accept necessarily in a way as liking it or endorsing it. You probably shouldn't endorse it, as a matter of fact. I would say you should not endorse it, at least. But you do need to be able to understand that as a grown woman, you can't be on the level with a grown man. In a way, I'll just say it, you have to be above his level and accept that, and not try to be so buddy-buddy with them, basically, because you're always going to end up with a bad taste in your mouth trying to be buddy-buddy with them, especially when it comes to those kind of basically animal desires that they have. So that's the end of my video. Thank you.